Hey guys, this is another video with Kelton or K-Town Canine at Canine Synergy. I'm a dog trainer. I'm trying to get up a good angle. I'm a beginning dog trainer, lots of passion with it, and I got my dog boy, Boomy, right here. And then I'll show you a little bit on how to get your dog in the heel position or the center position. He already kind of knows it. We're just working in distraction right now. So I got his treats, his higher value treats, and his regular food here. He works for all of his food pretty much, unless it's a day off. So today we're training in my backyard, light distractions. Got him on a lead so he doesn't get confused. He's giving me engagement now, so I love that. So I'm gonna show him how to get in the heel position. The first thing you want to start with is luring. You need to get something that motivates the dog. So high value food. If you're lots of dogs may not be as motivated, but he's hungry right now, so he's super motivated to work. And if your dog is hungry, most of the time they're going to be motivated to work. So I'm going to first, I have some food in my hand, and in the heel position you never really want to treat with your right side unless you're heeling them on your right side, and it could mess it up. But if you're heeling them on your left side, the same concept applies for if you need them to heel on the right side for whatever reason. Like my uncle has one leg and he has like a bio leg or something, so he wants his dog to heel on his right side. So that's what I've been showing his dog. So I'm gonna lure him into the heel position. So I want him to come around and then get into the position. That's a good position. That's a good starting position. So if your dog gets in a position like that from the first time, give him a reward. But for him, I eventually want to get him obedience and like AKC and good citizen stuff. So I want him in a very specific position. I'm gonna lure him in a very specific position flush with my legs. So heel. So like that. That's not perfect, but it's getting better. Yes! And then I'm gonna mark and reward. So I'm gonna give him a few treats in my hand, let him just eat out. Just let him eat it out of my hand in that position. It's called loading the position, or I dropped a piece. Try to drop as little pieces as you can to prevent them getting distracted and like foraging for food. But this boy's a messy boy. So then he would get in the position, and then I'll just keep practicing that. It's just reps. So I'm gonna lure him back into the position. Yes! Mark and reward. Mark at the exact moment they complete the task. So he's doing really good. And then what you could eventually start doing is adding locomotion, but you really need to do the reps on this as much as you can before you could start moving around, or even adding distraction outside, even just in the backyard. Practice this in your house. So he's doing really good. I'm gonna just load in that position. Then I'm going to, let's walk. He should follow me, and the goal is to have his eyes, his head not go past a certain point in my leg right here. And then when I stop, an automatic sit. So he's doing really good. So let's walk. And practice different turns too, different ways. Yes. And that should help you out a lot on your heels and stuff. So same thing with the center. You want to lure them into the position. Center. Okay, so he wants to give me a heel. That's good. I love that. But I want him to go. Oh, good boy. Good boy. He laid down for me, if you can't see him on camera. Boomy. So he knows this, so he kind of understands it a lot more than just a beginning dog. But the same concept applies. You want to lure them into the spot. Once they get to the spot, yes, and reward within 1 to 5 seconds. He's doing really good. I'm loading that position. you probably want to start with the center command first. Free. And let him forage a little bit. It's indirect rewarding. I also use indirect rewarding with recalls. So like, I've been practicing my recalls with him in the backyard on a leash or a long line. And I'll just do, I'll just wait until he gets distracted and wanders off. And I will always typically have like high value treats and rewards in there for him. So he's wandering off right now over here. And I don't want him over there anymore. Boomer, come! He's on his way. Yes! Then I'll just feed him. Let the guy eat. Let him know that anytime he's around me, good things are gonna happen, especially if he listens. And then I'll drop the food on the floor or let him take it out of my hand. That's some positive reinforcement stuff. Another way you could also have your buddy like hold them back and then on the leash. So say my buddy was holding Boomer back on a leash on the other side of the yard, and then I'll just be like, bah, 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 bah. Be real distracting and be real like energetic for your dog to want to come towards you in the first place. And then have your friend release them after the recall. Have your dog come, and as soon as they're coming towards you, you say yes, and then you could reward them. And just rep that out. Just rep that out over and over, and you could eventually start adding it to higher distractions and things like that. Boomer, come. Good. Because his recall is not that good. I eventually want to get his recall to the point of where he's good off leash and stuff, but I'm not at that level yet. And he's a super smart dog, so we'll get there soon. And I'm super passionate, so thanks for coming with us on this little episode of K-Town K9 at K9 Synergy. So